Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. I'm Spider47 and today we're back with England and we're dealing with the War of Roses. Last episode we finished our war with France. As you can see, we took Pito. We released Foix, as well as took our core back, Armagnac. I'm not going to build anything there just yet. And the Irish miners decided to go to war amongst themselves, so we'll let them do that. Local support for Lancaster in the War of Roses keeps growing among the people as peasants and nobles alike rally to our banner. Alright, so a few provinces will join us, that's fine. We're going to hold off on clicking that event. What is this? Oh, look at that nice general. A 2-3-1. Poor Leinster's done for. Alright, so we attacked well before our other units were over here. Come on. And Essex is now a seat. We have 3 cardinals, it's fine. Don't plan on staying Catholic very long. And I don't think we really needed all of our units over here. We're going to finish sieging this down. So select the army. I'm going to release the mercenaries. And then we're going to march back. Nope. All right. I love our continued wasting of manpower. Simony, we have vacancy in high positions in the church administration of London. There is a churchman from a rich family who has made an offer. If we approve and back his election to the position, we will gain large contribution to our coffers. Some more devout people claim that this is a sin called simony. But what do we know? We could gain 54 ducats or 10 papal influence. Well, let's take the money. And let's go ahead and click this event. They tell us about the event. Nobody wants to work. Okay, fine. Nobody in Scotland wants to work. We need a new mission. Vassalize Foix. Do we want to do that? I'm definitely not going to do the manpower replenishment. Is it possible? I'm sure it is. Let's go ahead and take it. There we go. Diplomacy. Dynastic. You will not accept a royal marriage. Why? England has too many relationships. There we go. How about now? And diplomacy, cancel access. Thank you. And we need to cancel access with you as well. And let's not all sit in one province. Let's bring you back down. And then you go sit here just in case. Alright. Dynastic. Yeah, that's what I thought. There you go. Thank you. So, we should be able to get an alliance from them here any second. That's fine. We're still over our relationship limits. And more support for Lancaster. Fantastic. How much more are we doing? A little bit. So what is this war about? Defending against... Alright, so you're defending against Munster. Do we need to fabricate any claims on you? We have an embargo out on us, don't we? So you're embargoing us. Well, we can issue an embargo as well. I'm sure that's going to work wonders for our income. Ragusa is improving relations with us. Provence. We could go against Provence here. Poor France. Now, they do have enough allies. Well, they had enough allies. Burgundy is being very peaceful. I would have expected them to take the mission for Liège, or to have quickly jumped on France while we were at war with them. Obviously not. And our mercenaries are going to take forever. Oh, if only we could be rebels and insta-siege. Fort Province. Wow. So Poland has gone to war. Let's go into this map mode for a second. Well, good luck there, Poland. I hope you win. Alright. Do we need to blockade this? I'm sure we're going to eventually need to. I think it would have been just cheaper to hire a new mercenary. We did... Oh, look at that. Someone decided... Armagnac. Alright, so that entire region down there would prefer York. And we are going to eventually have to move our focus from this. So we're just going to not have any focus. Now we are making some money again. Decent amount, so let's go ahead and see about advisors. Level 2, all of them. Fantastic. What about you? Spy offensive? Do we need a spy offensive? No. We will take a morale of armies, though. It should keep us in the hunt as far as military tech is concerned. Now, what's the next move? What do we want to do next? England, Austria... Oh, of course, now we get an heir. 224. We still need another... Well... 90 or so. So we're going to need stability to get out of this War of Roses. We'll need a little bit, actually. Leinster intervenes. The rebels have sought foreign support for the revolt and have managed to convince Leinster to aid them with some troops. Really? Here, you're gonna come over here. And you're coming over here as well. I can have 6,000 pretenders in Calais, as long as it's not an insta-siege again. In fact, y'all come down here. I want my transport fleet. Come on over here. Alright, let's group you. Pull you out. We have 18, right? There we go. Select you. And then we're bringing you in. And you will arrive... When? The 12th. Alright. Alright, much better. Come on over. Didn't really care to have the crossing, but not gonna go spending any more time sieging down another fort province. This one's taking plenty of time enough. What is the outcome, actually? So, our current guy dies. We don't want that. Alright, group, attach. Let's bring you back over here. I wonder, is it instant now that we take 10%? I know you lost the on arrival bonus, so we had 6 there. But I wonder if it matters all the time or just part of the time. Alright, Let's bring you back over here. Can we declare war on you? Who would join? They won't. And no one would join us. We have very little manpower. What about declaring war on you? Oh, look at that. They would all still join. Isn't that cute? Scotland. I think it's 91, so we would have to make them a co-belligerent. I wonder if France would join. France will definitely join, even though they're in debt. But none of these guys will. Alright. We're losing money due to reinforcements again, of course. Soldiers desert. War exhaustion in the form of plague and starvation is not only affecting the civilian population but our armed forces as well, and the number of deserters keeps growing. There's nothing we can do. Lose 7,000 manpower. Import food from abroad. National tax modifier goes down, or let them take from local. Can you go below 0? Let's try it out. Alright. Month ticks over. We're still replenishing troops, right? Yes, we are. Right here. So as soon as they fill up... So you won your war. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Alright, so now we need what? 800 men? Scotland's improving relations with us. Are you? Are you losing all your manpower? You have no prestige either. We could come over here and offer support. No, you don't want it. You're at war and distance between borders. Don't know what that really matters. You don't want our alliance if and when the war is finished. So how much longer does this army have? Quite a while. Alright, fine. Since everyone wants to continue supporting. So other than the Gascon region, why do you not like it? You're not accepted culture. I mean, are we going to keep? How much is this going to be? We can't do it before it's not a core. Basque will never be accepted. It would take 100 months. I don't know if that's worth it just yet. And you are at war. Who are you at? Aw. Are you about to be eaten? So let's go ahead and start setting some nations as priorities. You are one. You are one. Of course you are. You are not one. So we want to know about you. We want to know about you. Portugal, did we want to know about you? Maybe. I should just call you in and break our alliance. You're allied with England, Austria, and Portugal. And you're allied with England and Portugal. So I feel like declaring... What? Our beloved heir dies. We're 21. A strange fever has claimed the life of our beloved heir, Edward. As the court sheds its clothes for blacker garments, it strikes you what a frail and transient life can be. Just as your thoughts are about to turn to the eternal, a young maiden catches your eye. Well, that's awesome. All right, so in the arms of the Lord, I find solace. We gain a temple in one of our provinces, Gwynedd, or our current. I don't want it. Weak heir. In the arms of the maiden, I found solace. We'll take a temple. Well, that's very unfortunate. He died quickly. This is another province that is not accepted. It has no issues, and really, still, maybe next month. So, what ends when fewer rebel controlled than one. One of the following must be true. Have a regency council that has an heir. Well, we don't have an heir. Oh, come on, France. Really? You're going to support the House York? Why would you do that? Alright, so I guess we're going to transport our troops back down. And the HRE is quiet as always, by the look of things. Can we get access from you? Come on, give me military access. Thank you. Should already be marching these south as well. Alright, and for blockading reasons, we're just going to bring you back up here. We're not at war with anybody at the moment. Come on. Yes, you did eat East Frisia, unfortunately. So, I wonder if they're going to go for this. We're just going to bring our army a little bit closer. I don't think anybody in England or on the English Isle has Of course you are. Where are you coming from? As soon as I bring my troops over. Alright, let's pause. Let's accept you. March you over this way. Oh, wait. Nope. Where are you coming? You're actually going to march into us. That works out better. We'll take the defensive stats from technology. English pretender rebels. Alright, so we lost 700 men. It's unfortunate. And now we're going to have to march right on up here to deal with the Scottish invasion. Wow, you have grown. Can I, form a coalition against you? No? You would still accept vassalization. Well, I mean, that'd be one way of doing it. We're going to have to come up here. Leinster enters Norway? What? You're free? Can we, they currently have 13. You have 17. How can we lose transferring trade power? What about now? Alright, come on. Leinster announced Connacht, you're gonna go to war. Of course, you're both rivals. Oh, look. Alright. Let us group you, attach you, bring you back up here. Rumors of a large revolt in the continent. Many of those who have been forced to flee the country during the War of the Roses have sought refuge at the continent, and local authorities report rumors that an armed uprising might be imminent. If we do not stop this, we will end up with a stronghold there, providing support for further insurrections. Send money to help the local authorities. So we would send 200 ducats, taking on a loan. Or we can gain 14 pretender rebels in in Gascony. Alright, well, let's head on up here real quick. Leinster, of course, they're breaking each other's royal marriages. They hate each other now. You will make it when... Alright, how dare they? And you are going to sit there, aren't you? Okay. So let's see. I like the 0 to R2. I don't like that. Let's get this out of the way for just a second. Alright. Let's head down again. Now, if we pick this, what do we get? Local unrest plus 10. Local tax modifier. And this would be for 10 years? That's a little bit harsh. Alright. Is this ever going to fall? Alright, so we've got Navarra. Too few seats in the parliament. How's army tradition looking? 15. So we can give out another one. How do we assign another seat? I thought it was in this menu. Oh, there we go. So who has it? You do not have one. We've got Kent, London, Oxfordshire, and Lancashire. Well, we should definitely let them. So giving will let them vote on issues in Parliament having the following effects. Local production plus 10%. Local tax modifier. Well, what trade goods do we have? I don't think we have anything too special. Bunch of grain. Norfolk has iron. Oh, whatever. Why not? There we go. Let's close this and let's click on it again. You want military support. Lose 12 military power. Let's do that. We're gaining enough as it is. Bourgeoisie request privileges. The bourgeoisie class has grown increasingly resentful of the power of the noble families, and particularly their lack of opportunities in the higher rankings of government. Their only route into power is to marry into poor but well-titled noble families or pry open positions in government circles. Grant them privileges, losing... Well, it's not much of a choice. We can't lose 50 administrative power, so we can't deny them privileges. We'll have to grant them. It's very unfortunate. Alright, who else is going to interfere? So far, we've had the French and the Scottish, the Irish. There we go. So let's head on down here again. Send them 186 ducats. No, not willing to take on a loan. So they'll get in Gascony. And we'll be there on the 18th of March. I don't want to take the river crossing penalty. We're marching through, right? Come on, not on Lombard, even though that's 10. Alright, Armagnac. 12. That's fine. And you're going to march for us again. Because logic, right? Fantastic. Leinster, you're not making a very convincing argument for Connacht not to go for you. And this is painful, to say the least. 1.2. Well, we got a better roll. Morale. There we go. And now you have an insane amount of unrest. That's fine. So we're going to bring you back over here, where we have absolutely no unrest. Siege of Meath is over. Does that mean that we can finally end this? We need stability of 1. Overextension. Support for links. Alright. And this will end it, right? We don't have an heir though, do we? Nope. So there may not be any point yet. We can go ahead and get these mercenaries. Who are you allied to? Scotland. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I wanted to see... Not that. Not that either. Come on. Where you have at least 10. So. Transfer trade. Didn't make one bit of difference. Let's bring you in as well. Let's group this fleet back up. Declaration for the York Pretender, Norfolk and Essex. Alright. I'm going to attach right here. And then we shall send you across. Let's bring you over here. And then we'll see where we need to go next. So we still have the military access from Brittany. I would eventually like to declare on them and just make them a vassal outright. What's going to be the lowest one? Is it worth it? 31. 27. 8. 27. So, yes, because you were in that region, you cared. Maybe we just wait. Yeah. Last thing we want now with 0 manpower is to have a coalition war. France and Burgundy would gladly jump in, I'm sure. Well, France can't. We have a peace with them, but that won't stop Burgundy. Alright, Castile is improving relations with us. Speaking of improving relations, let's improve with you. And let's improve with you. Portugal, not so much. Alright. Send you back over here. Send you down. Hopefully we'll be able to start focusing in on... We don't actually have a claim on them. Don't like that. Alright. Münster and... yeah, of course. Attach to the fleet. And come back up here as well. Oh, come on. There you go. And now it's going to be... well... how much is this again? 170 and we're at 125. We have no war exhaustion. We do have some rebel sentiment there. Alright, so... the Italians are going to go to war. I wonder if France is going to join in. Tensions along the Calais border. Borders are organic things, changing and mutating with the seasons. With the fortunes of the latest conquering passing by historians will perhaps say that the events that transpired in Calais in the year of the Lord 1450 were inevitable. As Calais continued to flourish under the benevolent rule of England, the yokes on the other side of the border were bound to get jealous. Perhaps they will be less fair to us. Either way, the tensions in Calais have given a rival neighbor a casus belli against us. Alright, fantastic. So, we managed to gain 1 base tax in Norfolk. Alright. And we cannot start another debate for another 10 years. Do we want to build any buildings? Of course not. Can't build any right now. How's it look over here? Overextension supports the house. I just don't want to do it. Alright. I don't want to raise autonomy. We could boost stability. I mean, it's not going to drop that much more. So it's going up by 10%. So we would be saving basically 18. But since we don't have an heir, it's not going to change anything until we get one. And the House Lancaster has absolutely no one. Come on. I'd even take someone from Castile, Aragon, anybody. Come on. What about you? You do have one. Leinster has collapsed. How unfortunate for them. I like seeing that it doesn't go on the vicious cycle it used to. Florence will be forced to give Austria 10%. They will release Pisa and... Okay. Nice. I thought you were allied with France. You must not be the war leader. Normandy and Co. Alright, that's fine. Continue to get unrest. Oh, that's... I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in time. They may just become a vassal of France. Target must be at peace. You are at peace. To offer vassalization, you have to have relations, have a military alliance. Can't believe we haven't done that. If we lose this, all because we ignored it. Come on. Alright. March 15th. So far away now. Nobles disgruntled. The nobles have so far stood by the crown during the War of the Roses, expecting to be generously rewarded. But there is growing opinion among many of them, that there has so far been little recognition of their loyalty. These gifts should show our gratitude. Local support will be removed from London. We'll get disgruntled. I mean, what are we making? Barely anything. Fine, whatever. There we go. Come on. Accept it. There we go. We even got our mission accomplished. Look at that. That will never happen. Improve our prestige. I guess we can solidify our papal relations. Alright. So you go here. Poor France. Just losing all their territory down here. And we have still military access from Brittany. We need to cancel that. There we go. And Farbrook, of course they did. You don't need it anymore. You have us. We'll take great care of you. France and Brittany entered a military alliance. Well, that's going to be our opportunity to take Brittany as a vassal. Come on, Scotland, advance the frontier. All my troops are down here. I've got no manpower. I'm struggling here. The rebellions left and right. I mean, couldn't ask for a better time. And we will not fall behind in tech. Though, I say that, administratively we will be way behind. Now, who else? Declared on France, that'll go away in a second. We need to go to war with you. Austria will join. You will not. Oh, because of the offensive war. 1.13 prevents the AI from joining too many offensive wars. So once every 10 years, you can call them in afterwards. They won't join you. See, I wish it would tell me in here how long this is going to take. Or even here. Nope. You actually have to have it to click on there to see. Alright, who else do we have as a rival? I think it's France, isn't it? France and, Denmark. How am I able to continue having you as a... There you go. A rival. You lost your, personal union, didn't you? Yeah, you just have the vassal now. Sweden has been freed and they don't care about us anymore. Norway loves us, though. Would love to eat Norway and just let them kind of colonize. Then again, we're going to have to go to war with Portugal as well. What is this? Okay. The nation of Castile, your faithful allies, requesting you come to their aid in the Castilian conquest of Granada against Granada, Morocco, Tunis, and two goats. You can call me in once every 10 years, and that is the war you want me in. Fine. Let's see. Let's go down here. Portugal honored their alliance as well. Of course they did. Where are you going? Straits of Gibraltar. The nobility of one of our provinces has long been divided over the War of the Roses, and now there are further nobles proclaiming for the house. I still have provinces that haven't declared. I would have assumed it would have been immediate. I will blockade, and that will be the extent of my help. My manpower is too low to support you in sieging. And they are... I wonder if I can join them. Oh! I found some, apparently. Now, you should run away more readily, right? You couldn't. Unfortunately, we didn't pick up any ships. And we're taking... I don't see why we would take attrition in this province. These are all friendly ports. Makes no sense. Alright. There's enough of that war. We are Muscovy Trade Company. And nobles are disgruntled again. What is this? Really? Lancashire. I'm a Lancaster. I'm pretty sure we come from this province. Well, you're going to get disgruntled nobles. How dare you. In 1553, the Merchant Adventures Company sent a fleet of 3 ships with the intent of sailing to China through the Northeast Passage. Most ships were stuck frozen by the ice cap, and all the crew died of starvation, except the Edward, under senior navigator Richard Chancellor, who entered the White Sea and reached Arkhangelsk. Wow, I probably butchered that name. Small village that would later grow into a port in 1584. There, he learned about the wealth and power of the Russian Emperor and journeyed in horse-drawn sleighs in winter to Moscow. Although Russia and England have diverging interests in establishing relations with each other, the Muscovy Trade Company, formed to exploit the new trade, was a commercial success, in particular with the Russian fur trade. England gains the Muscovy Trade Company power plus 20 in the White Sea. Alright, well. This is plus 20. I don't think we're going to be able to do this yet, right? Next month, maybe? Highly unlikely. It's because they don't have enough and we have way too much. It's their home trade node. But yeah. That is so unfortunate for them. We're going to wait for the next rebels to spawn. Now, why am I losing? Or is it because of the ship repair? What? How come am I losing money all of a sudden? Oh, this says I'm gaining money. And this says I'm losing. Have we still not been able to figure out how to fix this? Alright. Oh, there we go. I'm gaining money. Maybe it's a few months behind. Alright. I'm leaving. If I'm going to take attrition in friendly waters, then that's ridiculous. They tell us about the event revolt. Where among by, they took lower... Okay. So they didn't actually get a revolt. And Bohemia integrated their vassal. It's fine. We are... I can justify... Send them a warning. Of course we can't send them a warning. They're too powerful for that. Cardinal crosses borders. Sometimes we have the chance to set something in motion without seeming to have done anything. One such chance has arrived recently when a cardinal living on the soil of one of our neighbors admitted to an agent from England that he would consider moving across the border and support us in the Curia for a price. While this may be tempting, there may be a great price to pay if we take advantage of this. The wrath of the country he deserts. Alright, so, Puerto... Okay. So, we will take our chances that they never find out. We would lose 28 ducats. Our uncored province would gain a cardinal. And Provence would gain a diplomatic insult on us. Or we gain a spy master. We'll do that. We now have 4 cardinals. Okay. Do you like us? Of course you don't. They desire our provinces. -5. And they have bribed cardinal. Aggressive expansion. All these... No. How big are you? Has subjects of her own. Alright. Urbino. You're about to disappear. Stop improving relations with us. We're at 128 with you. And we're at a war. Well, we're not at war with you. We're in a war with you. Do we have a new advisor? I don't want the stability cost. I want to core this. There we go. Alright, so we're going to finish coring that in the next episode, hopefully. Other than that, we're going to finish up the War of the Roses in the next episode. It's not too devastating. Getting our manpower back. What mission do we have? Improve relations. Hopefully we'll get the mission to vassalize France. Or get the mission for the personal union over France in the next episode. If not, well, we'll take our little pot shots and continue to eat them. I would like to take Paris, though. I don't know. We might just feed these southern provinces to our new vassal, Foix. They should be able to take all these. Right? I mean, it's French culture. We don't want to grow them too big. We'll be able to integrate them soon. And then we will go to war with our Irish neighbors in hopes to vassalize Scotland. Alright. If you like what you've seen so far, leave a like, leave a comment. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.